Gemini, welcome into this reading. We're looking into your mind, your heart, and your soul so that we can get a bigger understanding of what is going on around you. Mind energy is going to be very much tied to what's going on in your world. So we are deep diving into like what's happening in your world. It can be tied to also your career, your business, your goals, your dreams. The heart energy is all the relationships, how you feel in this reality. And the soul energy is going to do with all your spirituality. Okay, so let's get into the mind energy for you, Gemini. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, you're an air sign, but we've got a mermaid energy coming in here for you. I didn't expect this one to come up here. It's very interesting. To be honest with you, if you've got an Aquarius placement anywhere, even though they're not also a water sign, but I got the vibe that this card kind of always reminds me a little bit of the Aquarius energy. So you've got Aquarius also placement in one of your charts, in one of your planets, it would make sense as well. Let the allure of the mystical siren seduce your curiosity. Magic awaits. If this is in your mind, okay, Gemini, you're very different from most people. You're very unusual. You may have your own ideas about things. You may be walking a path that other people are not walking. So you could have a career that's not like everybody else's career. You could be like me, a Hedge Witch on tarot, doing Hedge Witch tarot on YouTube, doing something very different. You could also be looking at things very out of the box because this is mind energy. So it's almost like something very unusual has got your attention, Gemini. It's Gemini, what do you expect? And it's like you've been attracted by something that's very different. It's leading you forward to another kind of maybe reality as well. Very different energy. I like this a lot. For mind energy, especially if you are, you could be actually very different from other people and even other Geminis, okay? Because there's a certain group of Geminis out there. Not every Gemini, okay? But I feel like if you're here, you're a part of this group. And I picked it up in some Geminis as well. That sometimes I can almost label you guys as being geniuses. Seriously, like genius, you know? The way that you can retain information and sort of like give your excellence at everything that you do. I picked it up in certain people. I think this is why there's no one else like you. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe comes in here. So there's a lot going on in the mind. I think it's very unique what's going on there. Let's look in the heart energy. We've got the pathway, direction, purpose, and change. A lonely path. I'm just noticing she's walking all alone there up there. The bridge would be an indication that I feel it in this, especially in the normal reading. Okay, I don't feel like this is a normal reading. I feel like it would be an indication of like you changed your life, you burned your bridges when you crossed the bridge, you left something behind, there was a new beginning for you, and you changed it. But for me, I feel like it's bigger than just that. I feel like it's you really almost walking your own unique path, doing things the way that, you know, it's so Aquarius, it's so weird, but it's you, Gemini. And I feel like it's you just really doing things in such a way that you're doing it very different from everybody else. And everybody else is on this side of the bridge and you're standing there alone, looking at the height of where you can go, the goals of the height of success basically you can be reaching in your own life. This would be an indication of your heart is pulling you in the world. Also with the bridge being there, I'll be honest with you, I also feel like with regards to like relationships and people around you, I do think you've stepped away from a lot of people. I think you've chosen maybe your goal over crappy relationships or the need to be surrounded by people. So you could be quite a bit of a loner as well, even though Gemini is not always seen as a loner. You sort of like know everybody, but nobody really knows you. And there's almost like you put a distance between you and people, even if you're constantly being surrounded by people, which you actually love because you love to communicate and talk. But there's an element of you that you almost keep away from people so that you can really focus on your dreams and goals. Do you know how rare that is? That's why you're different from everybody else. Do you know how rare it is to see something like this, have a vision that's so unusual and be able to hold it to yourself in such a way, but still have people around you and still be friendly with them. But there's a level of focus that you have that others do not have because you keep something separate and you keep this world, like a special place in your world. That's why Gemini is like and the same thing comes up here again. Look, there's two people there, so it's like the twins in Gemini. It's like Gemini can be so different. People have this vision of you, of who they think you to be, but meantime, there behind, there's another person that they don't even know about, and that's the one that leads you to success. I see the person, I'm just saying, but that's nice. So adventure comes up here. You are such an interesting reading. What's going on? Gemini, holy moly. This is in your spiritual energy, your soul energy. Dare to do things differently. This is exactly what I was saying. This is what I felt when I saw this card. That's so unusual to have a mermaid energy popping in here. Manifest your travel dreams. Sagittarius and Gemini. Okay, and move to a new location. This can be more than just traveling, but I know I'm Sagittarius. I've got 5 Sagittarius placements, and we are literally opposite each other on the zodiac wheel as well, so we kind of got that vibe. Yeah, traveling is fun, ain't it? Hey, so literally you could maybe have already relocated in your life. You're not where you started from. You could be a person that travels a lot, maybe for work, or even somebody that likes to travel, always looking where they can go next, new adventure. And I think you don't travel unless it's for work, but if you're going to go like in life forward, you don't, and this ties back to part of your energy, by the way. You're not going to travel to a place you've been to before. So it's Sagittarius, I know, and you always want to go see something completely new, unless you absolutely love a place so much you're going to go back there again. But literally, you're always going to want to go somewhere else, because you've seen that now you want to see something new. And this is a very adventurous energy, but I feel like it also makes up who and what you are, meaning that you literally also have that need to experience new and different things. So for some of you guys as well, you may change careers. You see, with this move to a new direction, location, manifest your travel dreams. That doesn't just mean moving and traveling. It also means differences in your own life and your own experience, where maybe you start out as a teacher, and then you end up as a firefighter, and then you end up as a vlogger on YouTube, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you go back to school and you study and you're a lawyer. That can be a part of your journey as well. Lots of different changes, and you really experiencing so many different aspects of reality. It's part of that adventure in you, that wanting to just experience everything, you know. I love this. This is, I think, what really makes you different in every which way. So this is so interesting, Gemini. I love this energy. Let's get in here and have a look and see what's going on in the mind. Some things are fated for you here. Some things are your destiny. I'll put that out there. So that's mind energy, the heart energy, or with people around you. Okay, interesting. And then the soul, spiritual energy. So you had a lot of hard lessons to learn here in the soul's energy. I kind of feel like what is showing up in the mind is tied to some of your destiny here. It's tied to some of the things that you've been experiencing in life. There's a certain aspect of your life that has changed. And I feel like there has been a change that took place here. It could be involving people, relationships, career, anything like that. The reason why I'm saying this, because in the mind energy, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? I do feel like it's definitely attached to the soul. Wheel of Fortune is a destiny energy, also fate as well. So fate and destiny are not the same thing. Fate is tied to, if you want to know more about fate and destiny, please go check out another video that I made in my time. It's in collective readings. It'll be talking, are you moving from fate into destiny? You'll understand maybe more about what's going on here as well. So with regards to this energy, fate would be the things we need to experience that are not always great. It's tied to karma. And these are the things we have to go through in life to free ourselves from the karma and the soul contracts that we carry, the heaviness that we carry from past lives, and even spiritual interactions with life and out of life, okay? And it shows up here in the soul's energy. I'm going to jump a bit in your reading because I can see where Spirit Guide is leading us here. In the soul's energy, where the possibility and the adventure lies here, that fun energy, that pathway that you're walking, that's not a common one for people to walk. We've got the karma showing up here. Okay, so it shows up as the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords here. Progression happening. There has been certain people that have entered your life. Okay, part of the soul's contracts here, all right, that were not positive for you. And there could have been one specific person that you had a problem with for a very long time. With the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords showing up here. You had a problem with a specific, either it's a person or a specific kind of problem, which means maybe you were unemployed for a long, or you couldn't get a stable job for a long period of time. That would be Seven of Swords. I'm stuck in this reality. It was a person that you've had dealings with, and it took a very long time for you to actually get out of the situation. If you're still in this now, I don't think you're going to be in that for long. Okay, you are now with the Wheel of Fortune moving out of some kind of fated karmic interactions that have been happening in your life. And we've got to be very careful, because fate and karma, or karma in general, is not only with other people. It is with this earth that we live on. It is with Mother Nature herself, planet Gaia. We can create karma with her, and that's karma we don't want to create. Meaning we do not care for nature. We do not connect to this planet. We disregard anything that's living. You know what I mean? That's not human even. People who are very cruel to animals, their next life when they come in here, even in the life that they're in, it's very hard. A lot of people who have been very cruel to animals come back with disabilities, to be honest with you. And they ask, but why me? Why does this happen to me? And it's that soul at that time when they're reborn doesn't remember the previous life that they were in and what they got up to. You know what I mean? But it's something that you have to work through and release, depending on how bad it is. And you, beautiful soul, have done so. You have done so. Ten of Swords, you have released what this karma is to you. This is it. This is major. To see the 7, the 8, the 10 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune there. It is major. It's huge. You've released a lot of karma in your life here. And possibly this could be why you now walk in your own unique path. And I think I did feel something in the heart energy that you distance yourself from certain people here at some point. And this is part of this journey. I feel like you're ready now to move forward in your life. You're ready to dream right out of the box and follow your own unique energy where you want to go. One of the things that I can see that's on your mind here is tied to 7 of Pentacles, so your long-term life stability. Even though I'm going on this adventure, I'm walking a very unique path. Can I make a living from it? Yes, you can. People are making livings out of the weirdest things out there, okay? I follow this guy on TikTok, and he's like an elf, okay? So he's just an elf every single day. And he dresses up like an elf. And I also like to mess around with my witchy stuff as well. And he literally, every single day, dresses up like an elf. And he's like, I just elf for a living. And then he makes elf jewelry and sells that on Etsy. That's how he lives. That's how he makes his living. And I've seen people make living from weird things, okay? Like the weirdest thing ever. You do what for a living? Oh, that's what I do for a living. Really? Wow, okay. Especially in today's day and age. If you've got social media, if people are enjoying what you're doing, they will watch you. And then from that watching of you, you're going to earn a living from it. So you can follow your passion. There's another lady I follow. She makes like bone jewelry. So I must order from her. Yes. She'll go out and go look for dead animals. Okay, so witchy of her. And she'll actually come back and make jewelry and stuff, like rings and everything. And it's just like, that's so awesome. And it's like, wow, you know what I mean? That's how you make your living. And people make the craziest living, you know. You can do anything here, anything, and make a living from it. Walk your own unique path. You may have a talent as well with that Wheel of Fortune. You may have a talent. In the heart energy here, I can see one of the biggest things that you've been facing to create is one of the things that you actually worry about, which is the 7 of Pentacles. It's been an issue with regards to the money, the life stability, the job stability, the income stability, okay? because you got the 5 of Wands in the heart energy or the emotional energy tied to the 10 of Pentacles. So I find it, you're either finding it very, very hard to make the 10 of Pentacles for yourself, or you're doing something you do not like doing to make the 10 of Pentacles. So you're like, I don't like doing this, but I have to do it so I can pay the bills. And there's a yearning that you have that's pulling you here to live this life of adventure, to make a life out of being an elf or whatever on something, you know, whatever you want to do, you know, that's different from everybody else. And you're going, but can I actually do this? Is it actually possible? I feel like, first of all, you've got the drive, you've got the focus, you've got the unique mindset that other people do not have to do this. Because right next to that 10 of Pentacles, you won't believe what shows up, an Ace of Pentacles. Yes. The way you've been trying to make this happen is not the way that it's going to happen. There's something here that you're doing currently right now that's making this like life for you. And that is not what really gets you there. I can relate. I remember before this, I had a business with my then husband. I'm not married now. And we run a construction business. Okay, so I hated it all. And we were making money, okay, fine, but it was horrific. It was the 5 of Wands, possibly the 10 of Swords as well, I'm just saying. And I hated it. And I ended up retiring from that and getting divorced from him and stepping deeply into my spirituality. And I said, oh, you know what? I'm just going to do what I love. I'm just going to do what I'm meant to be doing. And what I've always been doing since I was a child, I'm going there. But it's not normal. It's out of the box. It's different. How am I going to live this life? But I did it anyway. And then, you know what? When you actually walk in the path that's meant for you, as weird and unique as it is, as you are, Gemini, it leads you there anyway. And it's not a horrible experience to get there. You're getting there out of joy and love and excitement. In your soul's energy, it's changed. Your energy in your soul is changing or has already changed. You got the Queen of Pentacles. This is something that you're so different from everyone else around you. I feel like you're going to be making life for yourself in a very different way than everybody else is doing it. Because you got the Queen of Pentacles, who is creating this 10 of Pentacles, is the thing that you're worried about the most here that you're going to achieve in the soul's energy. Excuse me. So this literally means your uniqueness and the way that you see life and the way that you accomplish things, the way that you're moving forward, do it your way. Follow what this path is leading you onto. You've left a lot of karma behind. The path ahead of you is open. It is now open. Go on the adventure of a lifetime and you'll be so excited, surprised at the height of success you can reach here, being uniquely yourself. There we go, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here, watching this video. I hope this one helps and guides you forward. I love this reading for you, Gemini. You are my special Geminis, okay? Love this reading for you. I think this is perfect for you as well. Thank you so much for being here. If you've got to the end of the reading as well, comment below, because people who get like right to the end, to the last card that gets shown, that is your whole true story. It is your whole journey and not just half of it. So congratulations. Thank you for being here. I will see you again next time. Bye.